Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Right away, I saw something about rocks or crystals, so that might be relevant for someone listening. This may also speak to the guidance to incorporate crystals of some kind into your daily energy clearing or manifestation rituals. I'm also getting the letter initials M-I-T-L, C, and H. So those could be initials in someone's first or last name. I'm also hearing the word call. So there could be a phone call or someone wanting to call you, something along those lines that is relevant for your current situation. Now, do keep in mind that as I channel these specific names, details, and pieces of information, these are typically meant for very specific individuals. So although these are collective readings overall, I will get many hyper-specific messages that do come through. And of course, always use your intuition when it comes to determining which messages are for you and which might be for others. So right away, we have the woman holding a coin in the reverse position. I got the name David for some reason, but I am seeing that someone here is releasing or stepping out of a highly karmic situation. I heard the word divorce, so this could be a divorce of some kind. This could be a relationship of some sort that is ending. Okay, so can I get more details on who is releasing some kind of karmic situation here? By the way, this of course could be you releasing a karmic situation, but this also could be a person that you are connected to energetically. All of these messages apply to energies, not necessarily to specific physical individuals. So take them however they resonate, and of course, only if they do resonate for you. So I have the walking away card in the reverse position. I'm seeing a U-turn. This almost has the energy of someone coming back or someone coming back around. Now, if this isn't a specific person coming back around, I'm seeing something with the month of February. This could also be a situation coming back around. This energy just has a very cyclical kind of feel to it. I'm hearing everything comes back around again. Now, the third eye chakra, the seat of intuition, is really lit up here. So whatever is coming back around again, I got the name Katie for someone. I'm also seeing someone writing. That could be someone's work or job here. But with someone's third eye chakra lit up, this tells me that whatever is coming back around again, you have sensed it coming, or you've been able to sense, even if you weren't able to pinpoint it specifically, this has most likely felt like a restlessness for you. So if you've been feeling restless, or you felt restless before meeting or reconnecting with a certain person, if that's already happened for you, this was a sign from your intuition that something major is coming. I'm hearing something about a storm. It could be stormy where someone's living, but this also could be a metaphorical storm pending, meaning it's like, just like animals can sense before a storm comes, it's almost like you've been sensing that someone or something is going to come in and really shake up your life. And again, for some of you listening, that may have already occurred through the meeting of this person. For others of you, I could be speaking futuristically because, of course, time doesn't exist at the level of energy. We are speaking at a quantum level here. So we are looking into all possibilities, past, present, and future. and we all are on different waves and timelines, energetically speaking. Now, if you would like to contribute your energy in a stronger way to the reading, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel, as these are forms of energetic transference that do allow me to pick up more easily on your vibration and channel more specifically for you and your situation. So, another side message that I'm getting for someone that is very specific and might just be for a certain group of people is that there is some kind of bond coming up here that's sort of like a boomerang energy. So whenever you throw it out, it comes back to you, is kind of the boomerang metaphor there. So this is someone that I don't want to say you can't seem to get rid of them, because that has a lot of a negative connotation, but that is kind of the sense here that this is an energy that sticks with you, or whenever you do a cord cutting ritual, whenever you try to release this person, it almost seems to just come back even stronger or even more intensely, just like that boomerang. I will also say that this seems to be the type of person who reaches out to you or re-enters your life, especially right as you are beginning to move on or to move forward with someone else, especially if we are talking about a potentially romantic connection here, which I am getting the kind of energy of a romantic situation for 95% of those of you who will resonate with these messages. I did get the letter initials C, O, and N, so this could be in someone's name, of course, but this also spells the word con. So there could be some element of deceit or illusion here that might feel like a con to you. That won't be for everyone, but for those of you dealing with an element of deceit or illusion here, what is this? Okay, so this may be someone coming in telling you that they want to make peace with you. They want to talk through the way that things may have ended in the past, or they just want to be on good terms with you. They want to compromise, to not be on bad terms. But the reason that there is an element of illusion here is because this wanting to just not be on bad terms is actually a guise for wanting to open up a brand new start with you, or to deepen the connection with you. I keep getting that the guise here is this may be someone who comes in under certain kinds of pretenses, meaning they might tell you that they want to meet just to catch up or to talk or to be friends or to resolve things from the past if you have a past with this person. But I don't feel they're really being out in the open and honest with some of the deeper intentions that they might be having here. Now, I do feel like this is someone with 5 of Pentacles upright who might be dealing with some kind of low point or loss in their life in a 3D sense. So related to their work, their finances, their relationship. They feel like they've been backpedaling or backtracking in life. This may be someone who actually felt as though they were ahead in life, meaning they may have perceived themselves as being further ahead in life than many other people around them. And this may have given them an ego boost, whether this was related to their relationship status, their status generally, their work, their finances. But somehow that equation has been reversed here, and this is someone feeling like they're on a bit of a downswing. But this is something that I feel they are unlikely to, again, be very open about discussing with you, because they want you to perceive them as strong and tough on the exterior. This may be someone who doesn't typically open up their deeper feelings. I'm hearing that would be a can of worms to open. I don't know why I'm getting that kind of lingo, because I typically wouldn't speak that way. especially during these readings, but that might be how someone would speak here or how someone's person would speak. It's like they feel there is a risk to opening up those deeper emotions, so they keep them clamped down pretty tightly. I got the name Timothy for someone. Okay, with the New Beginnings card here, the Ace of Cups, this is someone who really wants to start over or start again. I'm hearing overwhelm. So this person might come in and kind of overwhelm you with this outpouring of emotions regarding how they feel towards you or this new start they want to have with you, which again will be very surprising because this is someone who in the past has been very tight-lipped about how they're really feeling. This is someone who doesn't tend to communicate their feelings, but once that door opens, it's like an avalanche of things. That's what I'm getting from this person. Now, I do see that while they will be very open this time around about pouring out their feelings, when it comes to this Five of Pentacles, that card is still standing out here, telling me they will not be open about, I'm hearing deeper reasons that their self-esteem has been affected. So this could be a loss of a job, of status, of finances. Again, this is someone who does want to outpour emotionally to you, but it's almost like they want you to jump on and focus on this new beginning relationship-wise with them without really going that deeper layer and opening up with how they've been feeling on a personal level. This almost gives me the energy of someone who's really down and out in their life generally and is hyper fixating on you and on a potential relationship with you or a new beginning with you to kind of distract themselves or, in a sense, make up for their losses in their own mind here. It's almost like this person is trying to use you as an emotional distraction. Now, of course, I'm not saying there aren't genuine feelings here because I do sense that this person is very genuine in how they are feeling towards you. It's just that there are also things in their own life that haven't yet been fully wrapped up or dealt with. And I'm getting that you might sense this either consciously or unconsciously at that intuitive level. You might sense that, I'm getting something about the color yellow as well. This could be the song Yellow by Coldplay for someone too. But I feel as though this is someone who you can sense there is something off or something else going on here. And you may not really fully realize what it is. So if this is someone who has come into your life recently, there may be something making you hesitant about moving forward that you just can't really pin down consciously. If this is someone that you haven't yet met, then that's how you'll most likely feel when they come in. It's like this initial surge of interest or curiosity or excitement, followed by this kind of off feeling that you can't quite shake, that this person has something off about them. And again, this is you intuitively picking up that there are things in their personal life, their work life, or their relationships where they've left some loose ends or where they need to be focusing a lot of their attention. And you may actually be able to intuitively pick up that this person is kind of displacing their power by trying to hyperfixate on this relationship with you and use you as a kind of emotional distraction from other things in their life that do really need to be worked out before they're going to be fully ready for a healthy romantic relationship and this brand new start that they really do desire here. So I'm hearing trust your intuition. That's a major theme, of course, coming up in all of these readings, but specifically, I feel like when it comes to this person, your intuition is trying to tell you something very important about where they are at the moment and whether or not they are ready to move forward with you. So if something feels off to you that you can't quite explain, especially I'm hearing if you're feeling that intuition in your physical body, like in your gut, or you're feeling it like a heavy energy around you, there is a reason for that. Trust that you are not receiving these feelings out of nowhere, especially If you are someone who is typically in a very energetically clear place, which I'm hearing you are that type of person, you do actively clear your energy, raise your vibration in certain ways. So you are very adept at clearly hearing your undiluted inner voice, your true soul's intuition. And it's definitely speaking to you regarding this person. I got the name Josh for someone. Okay, so I am going to reshuffle the cards here. In the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more about what this person is really thinking, feeling, and experiencing on a deeper level that, again, they may not be fully communicating to you consciously. We will also be channeling into anyone else that may be connected to your aura, to your energy at this time. Because although this specific person seems to be hyper fixating on you for a certain group I am speaking to here, this doesn't seem to be the only person connected to your energy. For many of you who are listening, I feel a lot of activity in your auric field. So we will be going deeper into that in the extended reading, which of course is channeled through our Patreon Soul Tribe. And the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. Okay, so what else can I channel for the beautiful souls tuned into this reading? So we have Healer of the Ages, the Thinking Woman reversed, and Angel of Balance. So interestingly, I feel as though someone may have had something triggered through the mental or emotional realm internally within the last 24 to 48 hours of when I am posting this collective reading video. Now, if you are watching at a different date, then you can take that as 24 to 48 hours prior to whenever you are tuned into this reading. But what I'm getting is that there is a powerful healing happening of the global divine masculine energy that is also being reflected on your internal divine masculine. Now, of course, this has also been an ongoing theme in these collective readings, but what I'm getting very specifically about this period of time as of when you are listening to this video is that something about this masculine healing may have actually subconsciously triggered something emotionally for you, or even mentally. Now, I'm hearing that whatever was triggered was playing a beneficial role in balancing out the energies, because ultimately we have Angel of Balance in the upright position. But in the moment, this triggering may have felt very intense. I'm hearing fight or flight. So this could have been a sudden onset of anxiety that didn't have any known trigger. I'm hearing it especially could have happened late at night or in the middle of the night for someone. I'm seeing black hair, so that may be resonant for someone listening. Now, if it doesn't apply to you specifically in that way, this also could have been some kind of an emotional triggering. I'm hearing sadness. So someone may have felt a sudden wave of sadness that seemed to hit out of nowhere. Whatever this triggering was for you, whoever I'm speaking to, I'm hearing this is about balancing out the energies, but also bringing you into greater freedom, because I'm seeing a butterfly, and a butterfly can be symbolic of powerful transformation having taken place that is now leading you into a tremendous amount of freedom. I'm hearing, are you still crawling when you've already learned how to fly? Comparing that to the caterpillar butterfly metaphor, once the caterpillar has gone through the transformation into a butterfly, it is useless to be crawling from one place to the next as it would have as a caterpillar, because now it has wings. And I'm hearing, have you forgotten that you have wings? So for the specific person I'm channeling into here, you used to crawl as that caterpillar, meaning you used to live life in a very linear fashion. You used to have to move at a very slow pace from point A to point B to point C. Again, there was also this very linear quality to it. But now that you've gone through this powerful spiritual transformation represented by the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly, you've reached this stage of your growth where you have wings, spiritually speaking. Meaning that you've gone quantum in the sense that you are now capable of flying from place to place. You are capable of experiencing quantum shifts in your life. You're capable of shifting your energy, aligning with a new timeline, and manifesting and creating in a much more effortless way than would have been possible when you were that butterfly. But with this higher level of spiritual giftedness, in a sense, and energetic adeptness, also comes these triggers, because most of the collective unconscious have not yet gone through that transformation. So they are still living as that that caterpillar in the comparison, where they aren't going to be understanding what it's like to have wings like you do, what it's like to have this very high level knowledge and wisdom of how to shift your frequency, how to manifest in such an effortless way, really manifesting from this 5D mindset and perspective instead of from the 3D where you may have had to manifest in the past, where things had to happen in a much more linear fashion, where quantum shifts would have seemed impossible because they would have looked like miracles. But now you are capable of performing those so-called miracles in your life on a daily basis because you are developing an understanding of frequency, of energy, of vibration, of how to align with the frequency of your desires and manifest from that effortless place. And again, this is a knowledge, a level of knowledge that most people collectively have not yet attained to and could not grasp, even if it was given to them, because they haven't raised their core vibration to the level of being able to receive that knowledge in the way that you have. That's what makes you a leader. But leadership can also be very lonely at times because you are one of the few on this leading edge of a collective shift in consciousness taking place. And again, I feel that if something was triggered for you, especially in the last few days, it was triggered because of what you've outgrown and what you cannot go back to, not in a blocking kind of sense, but in a sense that you've become so free that to be held down would feel intolerable to you. To try and artificially lower your vibration back down to that level of the caterpillar would feel absolutely intolerable to your being. And you feel that anytime you do attempt to put on that old version of yourself. A major message coming through has been: allow yourself to be everything that you have become. Allow yourself to keep up with your own expansion, in a sense, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, because it's impossible for you to go backwards. It's impossible for you to backpedal on this journey without feeling it in the form of resistance in every cell of your being. So when you're feeling that, know that it's very likely some thought, some idea, some action has you trying to shrink back or to put on a version of yourself that you've already long expanded out of and outgrown. So I'm hearing, how can I keep up with who I've become? That might be a really powerful question to ask your innermost self, to ask yourself in meditation when you're alone with your beautiful self, how you have grown or how you have changed in the last 6 months, in the last year, in the last 5 years, and how you can continue that process of expansion rather than shrinking back or trying to put yourself back into a box. And sometimes I'm hearing external influences could tempt you to do this because there are many people around you who would like to put you in a box, not necessarily because they have ill intentions, but because they themselves haven't learned their own freedom. And it makes them more comfortable to see you a bit diluted or a bit limited in some way. Again, this isn't something people typically do consciously. Typically, it's very subconscious, like the hermit crabs in the bucket that pull down the one hermit crab that's trying to escape out of the bucket, as that whole motivational saying goes. But in a sense, the collective unconscious is the same way, where when they notice you rising, when they notice you stepping into your freedom, coming out of that box, so to speak, really being vibrant and on purpose and on path, this can be very triggering in a way that subconsciously makes them kind of want to pull you back down to their level. But don't give in to that temptation, because you came here to be a leader and to inspire those very people to a higher vibrational version of their own self. And the beautiful thing about this time in your life is that you are going to see more and more of the evidence of that powerful effect you have on others when you choose to be a leader rather than a follower. You are going to begin noticing the way that you powerfully inspire and uplift and impact the people around you and help them to align with their own purpose and path more closely. And I'm hearing that if you aren't yet seeing that, this could be a predictive message that you are going to be seeing a lot more of that in the coming weeks, months, and upcoming year. Wow, what beautiful messages coming through, all topped off by the cornucopia card, the card that stands for 1111. You might be seeing a lot of that number. I got the letter initials TRYOVI and S. Those could be in someone's name here. I do see, with hostilities, angel of love, and rest and rejuvenation reversed. I am hearing that there is someone very specific, this could be another love situation, who has been feeling your unconditional love, and it's almost brought up a fight or flight mode within them where they're not sure what to do with it. This is a person who really struggles to love themselves. Someone might have red hair here. I see that coming out. Whoever this is someone who also could have a mother wound where they never felt very close with their own mother or felt that unconditional love from their mother. So they developed kind of a disbelief in unconditional love. Again, this won't be the case for everyone. But you've entered this person's consciousness or their life, and you've shown them through your frequency. I'm hearing your voice. So if you've spoken to this person, your voice has transmitted this frequency of unconditional love to them through your voice. But regardless, you've shown them unconditional love in a way that has brought up very conflicting feelings within them. It's also made them very restless. I'm hearing that they're getting butterflies in their stomach when they think about you. It makes them simultaneously nervous and excited to connect with you, or the idea of connecting with you makes them feel that way. If this is someone who hasn't reached out yet, I'm seeing a phone. So a lot of your communication may occur via your phone in some sense, or this person will be reaching out virtually or through text, through phone call, or through social media, or they may have already reached out in this way. I'm sensing that there could be some kind of a physical distance here, or you might not spend a lot of time together in person. Again, take this however it does connect with you. But it's almost like this person's soul and this person's ego are fighting at this moment in time, because I'm hearing they want to believe it. They want to believe that unconditional love, like what you are offering, what you are emanating, exists. And yet this person is such a skeptic. They are very driven by their logic. And again, where this is actually coming from is a mother wound that really isn't allowing them to fully believe in the existence of truly unconditional love. It's like I'm hearing they're rejecting exactly what they're craving the most. Now, with the throat chakra card coming out here, this person's throat chakra is very activated towards you. So this is either someone who has recently been very much in communication with you, or this is a building throat chakra energy that's going to spill out over the surface in the form of physical communication from this person very soon. So if they haven't been physically communicating with you, this is someone you've definitely been aware of, either through meditation, in consciousness, or through dreams. I'm getting the number 666, which once again is representing to me this person feeling very in conflict with themselves. Now, there could be some kind of a karmic situation at play here. This doesn't have to be a karmic relationship. This could be anything that is blocking them from connecting with their true soul path. So this could be a job, this could be a platonic situation, a family member, an addiction, a negative belief, a negative behavior pattern. But this is someone who seems to be, I'm hearing, very trapped in their head, very trapped in some kind of a limiting belief system. They may specifically have very limiting beliefs around finances, work, or money, because I see that coming up here. They may have very much of a lack mentality here. With envy reversed and victory reversed, this is someone struggling within themselves, because when they look at you, they see everything that they've ever wanted, and yet a part of them believes that they either don't deserve it or aren't capable of attaining it or sustaining it being you or being this connection with you. So in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, I will be channeling more into this energy, how this person is really thinking or feeling, what they are healing at this time, because we did get the healer of the ages. So there is a healing taking place in this person. If they are already connected to you in a very real-time conscious way, this person's own internal battle and their healing that is triggering them may have actually been what you felt energetically that triggered some kind of sadness or anxiety in you. Again, just for those of you who had that coming up in the last few days. But regardless, we will be channeling more into this on Patreon. And of course, that reading is linked in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. For now, I am going to close this first reading here on YouTube with the Rumi Oracle card 1. So let's read a message from the Rumi guidebook. I have abolished duality from myself. I have seen the two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know. One I see, and one I call. Like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. All is unfolding according to divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. You shall manifest your divine destiny, just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you, so what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you, drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting, and not a cause for anxiety or distress. What is desired and what fulfills that desire is one. They are lovers that come together naturally, even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. Again, if you do feel guided to join me now in the extended version of this reading on Patreon, the link to do so, as well as all of the information on what we will be channeling there, is under the video in the pinned comment and description box. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And of course, if you resonate with my energy, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. I am sending you all huge amounts of love and light today to begin your week. I hope you have a truly wonderful remainder of your day and start to the week. And I will connect with you here again in Wednesday's collective reading.